Hi, my name is EhhJay, and I'm on Fresh to the City. At the age of 17, started making music. It was actually a good friend of mine. His name's Andrew Freddick. He brought the idea that we sit down, write some lyrics to New Boys, You're a Jerk. And the only mic we had to record on was a Rock Band USB mic. So did that. It was just a joke. It was fun, you know, but every day after school I'd find myself wanting to go back and just do it more. So we started running with that. Me and Andrew did music together. I'd handle the vocals, the rapping. He'd make the beats, record the mastering. And yeah, we had a nice little partnership going. Yeah, and then so we lead in. Months went by. He left the school to go to Western in London, and that was kind of like my running mate leaving. I didn't have the foundation built for me to really just do it on my own. It was kind of just organic how it fell together. So without that, kind of lost the motivation to really do it and try and keep it up myself.
I guess my first memory, because back in the day, I'm actually best friends with his older brother, right? So naturally, him being the younger brother, it's my little brother, right? So every single time I'd come back from, I don't know, we'd be at a club or something, or, you know, just around the city or whatever, we'd go back home and to Alex's house and we see the garage light on. Well, there's a garage light on at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, we're all juiced up. And we open up the garage and it's just Anthony by himself on like a box or the recycling bins, and just, you know, didn't even notice that we opened the garage. This man's just up in his mode, just, you know, writing his raps and everything, right? So, you know, he used to collab with a lot of little artists around the city. And then, you know, obviously besides the sheer talent, his humbleness, his dedication to the work, it shows, right? So
having such a small portfolio, having music that lacked the sound quality that these other kids in the city had, like, it just was never taken seriously. You know, it was hard for someone to really see, like, this kid's really about it, even though they could see a bit of that talent there, but it was just never presented in the right fashion, so I couldn't get the right results from it. Yeah, I've thought of quitting. It's like everything when you don't get the results you really want. You know, I read a quote recently, it's great things take time to manifest. So I'm happy within the first 2-3 years of this, like on and off doing music, that I didn't throw in the towel.
Yeah, Anthony's first love was hockey. And he played it for a number of years. And he was really good at the game.
Yeah.
But somewhere along the line, he slowly lost his love for hockey and took up music.
Yeah.
He was a member of a band, Studio 89,
yeah.
And they performed at a bar in Mississauga. So all the family of the band members, we all went down there, watched them. You know, they were lifelong buddies, and that's how the transition was made.
Yeah.
He ended up in high school, and
we knew that he could sing because he would do all the rapping at All Saints. You remember that?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So that was when we would hear him in the room, we would hear him in the basement, and I was like, hey, that's Anthony rapping, right? So that was so excited. I was like, son, I didn't know you could sing. I didn't know you could rap. So that was really something. And he just, you know, grew from there, blossomed from there, and we're just really proud of him. The transition. So here we are.
Jamie Smith, Carlos, very good friends of my brothers. So it was really them seeing the talent that I had for it. You know, this is like around that time when I was showing them these songs, that was when I started to like apply myself and get back into it. You know, my best friend Yannick was recording music too, so it was kind of like having like a gym buddy to keep you to commitment. So I was back on the music, but really the team came about when they seen like, yo, like your little brother's got a talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't squander this, can't let it go to waste. So me knowing that I had people, friends around me that had my back and wanted to see me succeed in this, that was all the motivation I needed for me to be like, okay, like I could do this shit. Like all the things I complained about not having, like God's brought to me now. So I just have to execute. I just have to keep my head down, and I just got to focus on what I have around me instead of what I don't have around me.
This is KR Moore. I'm out here at Sandbox Studios. This is my home away from home. You already know what it is. Working with EhhJay, when he first came to us, you know, he definitely had the talent, he had the passion, but you could see where he needed development. And we found out really quick that he's very easy to work with. He's great at following instructions, directions, and I'm very proud to see where his progress is today, you know.
You know, you got cats like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, like who are mainstream but who do keep it real still. So I think hip hop is in a very nice place. You know, definitely different from years past or generations past, but I definitely think hip hop's in a good place. It wasn't too long ago that a lot of artists didn't sing on their songs and then rap their verses too. So I'm definitely in that new wave of artists who wants to sing the melodies and on the choruses, but also wants to talk that real stuff on the verses. The first 4 years of music, I've slowly got better. I don't want to be an artist who people see hits the ceiling and just gets content with where they are, with how they sound. I want to keep just inching closer to a great sound, you know? I think I'm getting close to it, but I don't want to be content. I want to be an artist who just keeps striving to get better, you know, works at their craft and just wants to be the best they can at it.
Since you only live once, it's only fitting to push your limits, free yourself from anyone that's restricting the happiness you pursuing for doing something that's different. Thought of you ever quitting is honestly overwhelming. Humble beginnings influence most happy endings. Live your life to the fullest, it's recommended, cause shit could change for the better whenever you least expect it, yeah.